Welcome back to Banner Saga 3. Let's see what's going on Bulwark. If this is what Bulwark can bring to bear, you can only imagine how much worse it would have been if he were here. Juno weaves between the bodies of the fallen dredge and catches your eye before she heads up the steps to the Ridgehorn Tower. In your head, you can hear her thin voice. When you are ready, join me. She must have given Bulwark the real runaround, says Spar. He keeps glancing at the bridge as if expecting to summon the berserker by name alone. I think I better make sure Ivan's almost done. How about I whistle when it's time to go? Elfrin offers to ferry you anywhere you need to go. Well, that's kind of her. Tower, you say? Ooh, arrived safely at Ridgehorn. Did we? Is this safely? What's up, Spar? What do you want to talk about? Spar sits on the rubble of a ruin, watching Ivan move vast slabs. He fidgets with an ornate mead horn. Good a time as any to give you this, Varl. I notice you've got no drinking horn, and that's no way to live. I don't care to drink from a yak's horn, old man. Nay, does this look like a sodding yak's horn? It's carved from the tusk of a gold boar. Shines even in the full black. Okay, so I'd never seen a real gold boar, but I did steal it a long time ago from a very rich man. He seemed pretty convinced. Folka stabbed me in her eye. Stabbed me with her eyes when I told her I was giving it to you. What made you think of this now? I don't know. Been down a lot of roads. Got a feeling I might see the end of this one. I don't want to imagine Ditch using it for some disgusting thing after I'm dead. Why give it to me? Tradition, Var. These young folk don't know respect. They don't remember a time when it was right to honor a guest. I don't care what any of them say. They're doing a fine job. Look here. There's a history carved there, before banners and tapestries. See the little armies? The tusk does seem to shimmer on its own. Carved figures almost look like they move as you roll it in your hands. I can't keep this. Take it. It's not getting me laid anymore. I thought I misread that, but no, that's what it says. It's not getting me laid anymore. Not like this is Langspill anyway. He smiles, pleased with himself. You don't seem too upset with facing death. Upset about dying? Wow, I'm more upset about living. Do you know what it's like taking a piss 3 times a night but only waking up twice? Well, I know what it's like getting up in the middle of the night to piss 3 times. Luckily, I wake up all 3 times. Nah, death sounds fine. But I'll tell you what, I'll miss my life. The secret of us poor bastards with short lifespans. It's love. Sounds like a bunch of rot, I know, but if you don't love life, it'll make you miserable. Learned that from a lady friend. It's true. If you don't love life, it will make you miserable. Smiles, pleased with himself. Where did you learn to play? What do you mean? Who taught me? Nah, nobody taught me. It was a festival, biggest of the year. By all rights, too young to hold my drink. Sipping from every unwatched cup I could find. There's a spat happening. One guy built like a bear, howling another man over his girl, or I don't remember. It doesn't matter. This other poor bastard, he's a mouse. You ever seen one of these guys? Thin beard, wide eyes, ready to run. Brute comes at him with a knife pulled right out of his dinner, and the mouse is soiling himself, climbing over tables to get away, and everyone's loving it. Even the musicians stop to watch. I'm off my head drunk, and I'm thinking, by the gods, this needs a good song. So I grab the instrument and go wild, sawing and screaming. The thing just sings in my hands. At least in my head, it's a masterpiece. It must have sounded like a boiled cat. The mountain of a man, he slowly looks over at me with the most complete confusion I ever seen, and I just remember the next moment there's a knife in his neck. The mouse got him. Even drunk as I was, I knew it was because of me. I've been playing ever since. Frankly, it's a damn tragedy wasting my talents on those ungrateful monsters. Smiles, pleased with himself. I better go check on Juno. I like you, Spar. You're solid. You better. If these two don't find this passage soon, Bulwark feign us right on... For translation, Bulwark's gonna fuck us right in our asses if we don't move. Bulwark will feign us right in our puckered arses. Yeah. Thanks for the horn. I'll make sure nobody does anything disgusting with it. And enjoy it, too! It's not a bloody decoration. It's a gift from the God-blessed ravens. Morale improved. Fantastic. Ooh, awesome. What does it do? It crashes the game, it does. Fascinating. Kind of crashes the game. No, it crashed the game. Fully crashed. They did change the window size at first, but no, the game's gone. Hold on. Alrighty. Requires level 13. So it's going to the apostate soon. It's going to the apostate now. Good. I already left 3. Do I want to make you? No, no. Defy, stubborn, no, no, no. Dodge, lucky shot. Wants to be a killer. Well, the last one standing, after all. Alright, what does it do? -1 move. 80% maximum chance to hit. 1 strength damage resistance, +3 strength attack, and +3 break. So, you have less... Oh, because you're drunk. So you resist strength, you move slower, and you have less chance to hit. Well. Fun. I got the apostate wasted. I like that he does, in fact, have a drink. That's, the irony of that is quite entertaining to me. Wrong button! Well, guess it's time. Oh boy. Is that snake bits in the background? All corpse snakies coming up? This is where you faced the snake before. At the start of the game. I thought you'd be helping Ivan. I had to check on something. Look to the horizon. The serpent writhes in the distance. It knows we're here, but won't approach, hopefully. Is it scared of you? Scared? I don't think it understands such things. For now, it is just trying to discover what we will do next. I know the feeling. These horn towers are portals the Menders built long ago. They allow us to enter the inner earth, the dredge home. I knew the dredge came from below, but inner earth? Like caverns? No, not at all. Imagine another world with sun and sky like our own, but within our own. So journey to the center of the earth kind of stuff? Huh. That's a big fucking revelation. This is interesting. This will be a dangerous path, but the quickest route to the place where Ivan will undo all of this. Juno sees the skepticism on your face without looking. I also came here to speak with you privately. I know Ivan may seem unusual or unapproachable, but he is a good person. Usually you have to tell someone you're not bad. All right. I have been careful to protect everyone, but in doing so only create more doubt. The fact is, I saved him, and he saved me. He is kind and devoted. There's a smile on her face, and you realize that it may be the first one you've seen. I don't know how to talk about it without sounding like an infatuated girl. I truly love him. I know it won't excuse things to say the Volga lead different lives hard in their own way. But don't we all deserve to be loved by those who would do anything for us? We do. It means a lot to me, and Ivan's too. Why would I have an issue with them loving each other? They're happy, fucking fine. When you asked to come with us, I was uncertain. I didn't want to take you away from loved ones. But I'm glad you are. I consider you a friend. One of the few I have left. Yeah, honestly, Juno, all things considered, with good reason, with everything that's been going on. You have not really been revealing a lot. It's hard to trust you. I will do what needs to be done to fix all this, no matter the cost. And I do believe that you believe that. That's enough for me. But I've decided that no matter what happens, I will not influence you again. I promise you that. Again? Trust is important. A whistle reaches you in the wind. You leave the churning coils of the serpent on the horizon and return to where the others have already entered the tower. Okie dokie. Oh boy. Look at the art etchings and everything. Whoa. It's beautiful. You join the others already waiting in an enormous chamber beneath the tower. So what do you expect to happen next? Spar sputters. Footsteps, I guess. Ivan steps to the edge. We jump. Heavy footsteps echo off high walls, and a dreadful outline stands in the doorway. Well done, witch. Made a fool of me again. Even from here you can tell... Blah, 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 blah. Even from here you can tell he's shaking with rage. Ivan screams for everyone to jump, but there's only hesitation. Volka turns and walks to Bolvark. The caravan watches Volka with rapt anticipation. I thought we'd get another chance to talk, Bolvark, so I had to know. Is there anything left of you in there? I never left, Volka. You left. We thought it was what you wanted. I thought I was following orders. What's done is done. Yeah, that does sound like you. You get as close as you dare. The two barely acknowledge your presence. Remain silent for now. Go on, Volka. Get out of here. What if the Volka can undo this, Bolvark? What if they really can? It doesn't have to end like this, you stubborn dolt. They lied to you, Volka. They're lying still. Bolvark points his axe at the Volka, and static flickers across Ivan's shaking hands. Those two took our reputations. They took our freedom. They took my life. They did all of this. Even if they can save this world. Are you kidding me? Life's not fair, is that your argument? Even when I was 8 years old, I never gave you such sniveling drivel. Don't destroy everything we made to save your pride. The Ravens need you. So do I. You feel the slightest shift in Bolvark's demeanor, but in a blink it's gone. Jump down the rabbit hole, Volka. I won't stop tumbling until every one of you is dead. That's all you've got for me? Me? Volka snatches Bolvark's axe from her belt, the one he threw near Strand, and pushes it into his hand. If it's just revenge, why wait? Trust Volka. I've always liked you, Volka. That's why I gave you a chance to run. Oh no. Come on. Come on, I trust Volka. Things are suddenly moving too quickly to react. Without... We're not jumping yet. Bolvark buries the axe blade deep into Volka's neck and she falls in a bloody heap. Your face narrowly escapes Bolvark's second axe blade as you stumble backwards. His screaming rage fills the room until a peal of thunder drowns it out. Lightning arcs from Ivan's staff, scorching the ground around you in wild patterns, catching Bolvark's fur coat, cloak on fire. Ravens reluctantly leap into the pit and you follow. tumbling down into the darkness as the light from the hole above recedes. A roar rings in your ears like the bellow of a sunder. Bolvark leans over the edge, his face wreathed in flames from the smoldering cloak. It's the last thing you see before everything goes black. I got Folka killed. Shit. Fuck. Sometimes you awaken more tired than when you fell asleep. This is one of those times. Elio is silently sitting bedside. Elio, are you watching me sleep? What? No. Yes, I mean... Oddlift sent me to get you. Wasn't sure whether to shake you awake or let you... What's happening? Nothing good. Even without Rugga, his followers are stirring up new trouble out by the gates. Then let's kill them. Oddlift's trying to talk some sense into them now. What are they arguing about? Name something. Who's in charge? What to do with the dredge? Whether to even stay here in Arborang with the darkness so close? I hate to say it, but we should bring as many clansmen as we can find. It'd be a grave mistake to leave them behind. You don't think they'll be safer here? I don't think we'll be safe without them. That makes sense. Alright, what's our team look like at the moment? Can I look at my heroes? We got a market, we got a rest. Where are heroes? There you are. Jeebus. Alright. That's not too bad. We got 77 points. We got some teams. We got some people. Oh, we got Uben. I forgot we got Uben. It's awesome. Okay. Petrus is solid. Yurs is my bay. Hogan can be pulled. Uben. Fuck yes. Oddliff is not here. Probably because she's down chatting at the moment. We have Ludden for spear. We have 2 archers. You've got a shield. Eric's solid. Gunmunder? Gunmunder solid is a good idea. Fuck it. Let's bring Trivig. The Madman! Like the Madman. Who has things? Other people have things. Whatever. Leveling people up. Yursa. Here you go. Great. Heroic title. You are the Unmoved. Okay. Let's do it. You are Master Level Unmoved. Great. Alette. What did I give you? The Whisper. We're already maxed out. Perfect. You're the only 2 with titles at the moment. Ludden, you're not ready for an upgrade. Oh yeah, I didn't spend your points. Yeah. Let's do that. Uben. What can you do again? Tempest. Reveal weakness. Uben points at a target and explains where to hit it to maximize damage. To maximize this effect, make sure other heroes are positioned to attack the selected target. Oh, so you just point at somebody and they get weaker. They become easier to hurt. Great. Sitting next to an ally, Uben's confidence and experience allow improve the strength damage dealt by both himself and his ally by 1. This bonus remains until Uben is no longer adjacent to the ally. When multiple heroes stand next to Uben, each gains the benefit of +1 strength, while Uben gains +1 strength. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's have you hunker down. 'Cause fuck yeah. You're not ready to promote. But we'll get you a title probably, 'cause holy shit. Yeah, it's fine for now. We will move forward with the story. Nobody's wounded. What's the market look like? Huh. Neat. Tooth. +2 strength per chance. Okay. Ooh. +2 aggro. +2 everything. Remove through allies. Never deflected. That's pretty. Uther Ender. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. To the gate! Hope I don't regret that. Well, I don't even know if we can use it yet, so that's the reason I regret it so far. You squint in the sunlight outside the cool shade of your tent, and a smell reminds you of the small farmhouses you once lived near in Skorgr. The field is full of horseborn, and a lot more than were there before. Ubin stands in their midst, the shepherd of a confused flock. These horseborn look rougher than the ones you've been traveling with, and many sport battle injuries. These horseborn lost a lot of leaders all at once. He tells you about the new arrivals. They haven't found a lot of sympathy here in Arborang, despite helping defeat Ruin. Hate to crowd your camp, but what would you think about taking them under your wing? Yeah, you sure they want that? We won't know until we ask. In times like these, I believe it's better to have too many friends than too few. Yeah, honestly, perfect. Several of the horseborn who have traveled in your caravan are nearby. Considering Canary's troubled past, you think it would be best to leave her out of this? Okay. Veteran fighter. Oh, yeah. Roek. Roek raises his head as you approach. Do you know any of these horseborn who arrived with Ubin? You ask. Ubin translate, chuckling. He asks if you know all the men in Arborang. Roek agrees to ask, regardless. Fair. You can't make out the words, but Roek talks with a warrior's confidence, holding their attention. Conversation emerges. By the end, he turns to you and says, Some join. Oh, nice. Good to have you. Man, what kind of trouble got stirred up that we need the whole clan? The kind that turns into an angry mob. My least favorite kind of mob. I don't want to... Well, I guess flash mob would be my favorite kind of mob. A righteous mob. Not a self-righteous mob. That's a different issue. Like the hasty patch job there. Through still gaping holes in the splintered walls, you glimpse the dredge, indolently lurking. Bleary-eyed workers do their best to fill the cracks. The foreman spies you at the head of the caravan. Got any fighters with strong arms? God knows we could use them, and they'll be well fed. Token number of volunteers to help patch the walls and stand guard. Give them enough fighters to get the job done quick. A few dozen at least. Bam! The foreman prowls through your caravan, browbeating anyone healthy enough to shoulder timber. Not all who join show enthusiasm, whereas the Sunders' assault left them. But the cause is worthy. Yeah. He did say they'll be well fed. So they may not be enthusiastic, but they'll get a hot meal. And that's good. Ah, good. The trees look fat. That's a good sign for things to come. Shit. Man, it just gets worse the further we go, huh? So many survivors occupy the dirt along the common path. They begin to blend together. A young girl conquers her shyness and comes begging for food at your feet. Others are inspired to do the same. Compared to these people, you have a considerable amount of supplies. The real question is how much you're willing to spare for those who aren't in your clan. Who will keep coming in the future? Share my own personal supply and allow your clansmen to do as they please. You hand the girl a small bundle and ruffle her hair before she runs off, but the rest with open hands don't share her sweet smile when you indicate there is no more to spare. I did what I had. Yeah. I can't force my people to starve for beggars. If they want part of the supplies, they have to join us. And I didn't have the option to be like, join the family. You get fed when you're part of the family. Apparently that's the way it's going to be. Dredge killer! Shouts a woman as you approach. Contrary to what sounds at first like an angry mob, the opposite occurs. Thankful survivors crowd around you asking questions you can't answer. What if dredge attack again? What about the darkness? What do we do now? I know as much as you. Hold out hope. I personally the Valkyr are well on their way to fixing this. Don't leave me alone. I'm a champion. Hold out hope. I know the Valkyr are on their way to fixing this. Many of these survivors have no banner left to claim, but cheer their fealty to you and follow toward the gates. After your rousing speech, you don't dare send them away. You know, perfect. It was the most inspiring option, because, like, honestly, these people need some inspiration. Everyone wants to leave, they need something to hold out hope for. At least it seems to be making some progress on the walls. I guess. Once again, nice when we don't have to be responsible for absolutely everything. Yep, after dealing with that Sunder. They finally pitched in once they realized you're not going anywhere. I don't remember what voice I had for this guy. I've kind of given him 3 now. Maybe next time you sound like this. That'd be really dumb. Didn't like that voice. Felt weird.
I had that feeling again. The one where I want to look to my father for guidance, but he isn't there. Despite everything else going on, it's still mankind that worries me the most.
A growing crowd is gathering at the gates. It is easy to tell the curious bystanders from the hardened, darkened faces of Ruga's loyalists. There are plenty different colors being flown here. The Var are also nearby, looking uncomfortable. As you step forward, the disgruntled murmur of the crowd turns into the squeaking of rats skittering into their hiding holes. You recognize the grizzled man standing before you, before Odlif, one of Ruga's trusted allies with hardened men of his own. Look who it is! Knew it wouldn't be long before you'd come telling us what to do. Ruga said this would happen before you murdered him. Ruga was only using you. Was that right? Seems to us he just said things you didn't like. She wants to get us all killed. No, this is about hatred. It starts with the dredge. How long before you believe that we're your next enemy? What do you mean, starts with the dredge? This mad woman wants to open the gates and let the dredge run amok. Not run amok. Give them a chance to live. Just as there are Varl here, horseborn. Those dredge outside these gates include women and children. We know this. We've even taken a dredge infant whose mother was slain. It has been amongst you this whole time. The loyalist shows some genuine surprise at this. A disapproving murmur ripples through the crowd. Then tell me why I just lost good Varl fighting the dredge for hundreds of years. When our leaders tell us to fight, we fight. The dredge are no different. Bellower is gone. Ruin is gone, thanks to us. Are there survivors beating down our doors crying for blood? No. They cry out for mercy. Before he died, the king said everyone lives. You're right about one thing. There is no king here, which means we don't have to listen to a damn thing you say. Don't tell me it ain't about family just because you got none. You want to see our children trampled by slag. I don't see how any of this matters. When the darkness rolls over this city, we'll be all the same sort of dead. But all things being equal, I shed no tears for the dredge. You're telling me you all killed Bellower, you killed Ruin, and now it's perfectly safe to let them all in here? Speak up. What are you trying to say? Do I put words in her mouth, or do I trust Alette? Do I trust that Alette knows how to talk to people better than I do? I do. You tell the tale of your travels, the things you've seen, and the discovery that the dredge are running from the darkness, same as you. As the story meanders, you can tell the mob is becoming restless. Who gives a horse's ass about any of that right now? The man appeals to the crowd now, speaking loudly. Why are we even listening to this? First they kill Meinolf, then Rugga. Now they want to open the gates. How much is enough? Us kill Meinolf? Are you Looks to me like the rest are... they won't rest until we're all dead, and nobody's left to keep them from the throne. Who are the real criminals? Which of us are the traitors? Angry shout erupt in agreement. Fury fills the faces of those crowding in close. Ruckus faithful draw steel. Then they die. I've had enough of fear-mongering. Pieces of shit. Putting their own personal gain above the lives of everyone here. For fuck's sakes. It's not rocket science, people. Making you stronger. You can do so many things now. What does this do? Protection from death. Oh, right, good. Sure. Oh, no, we have, I guess, a latch. Is this one? Great. Perfect. Let's do this. I don't need to bring a lot of Varl because, well, they're not going to have a lot of Varl. The chances of them having Varl loyal to the fucking Ruga is nearly impossible in my mind. Alright, Urban, you get bonuses for having friends real close to you, so let's bring in those friends real close. Yes. Whoa, what was the fists? Weird. Oh, it was the bonus from Ubin. Got it. Anyway. Overwatch. Come here. I want to show you something. It's that. Next. Oh dear. Ow. No. Hold on. Pig sticker. Does better crit chance, more allies are Jason, right? We got 2. Damn it. Got looting. Alright. Perfect. Another adjacent ally for Ruben. Bye-bye to your armor. Oh, somebody get up. Oh, and then he's stone-walled. No point in attacking that one, I guess. Yeah. No. Whoa, what's that? Oh, yeah, you can call in reinforcements. I forgot about that. That's actually tempting. You know what? I might do that soon. 0 damage. Can you do? Quick sticker, impale, knockback, and bleed when moving. Yeah, I'm just gonna move to like here. Seems like a good spot for me. Just right there. Well, it did mess up my plan ever so slightly. Now I don't have the adjacent madman, but he's gonna take in the damage. There's no point in spinning. Just hit him. Break that shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you loot? Okay. Alright, I'll move you. Pull you over here. Don't you? You're supposed to pull less aggro. Whoop. Breaker. I don't know why I always have to say breaker when dying, because every time I go break, that happens in my head. Is my brain says breaker. Breaker. Yeah, Ludden, go get that archer. Ooh, that's rude. Why does everyone hate Alette? Doesn't Ursa have the aggro pull? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? We're gonna slag and burn, right? There. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Got them both. Ha! Get fucked. Calling reinforcements. Right there. You appear to be surrounded, friend. Guess that's that entire turn. Fair. Oh dear. Let's go here. Ah! Well, good thing I got shield before that happened. Yeesh. No, fine. Poke this guy. Bonk. 15. So, am I doing the 8? No, he's got nothing. Finish this guy off. Thank you, Ubin. Keep everyone tightly packed now. Ubin needs you. You, in the outskirts. Come closer. Yes, good. Step in the fire. Ooh. Yeah, someone's hurting your... I don't want to say your woman, because that's... There's honestly a chance this is a mother-son relationship and not a... other thing. It's just implied they have a close relationship. Nothing really beyond that. Could be familial. Could be Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch for all I know. There goes our Scarlet Witch. Honestly, Luton being kind of a douchebag fits with the idea that it's just Quicksilver. Now that I really think about it. God damn it, just hit him. Man, they decided Alette needed to go down. Doesn't Alette pull less aggro? Well, can't get you close to Ubin. Go like this. What's Impale do again? Oh yes, knockback and bleed. Yeah. Go away. That's fine. So now we have one less. Haha! Defeat 3 enemies with Ubin achievement. The Screever's got these skills. Well, get you right next to Ubin. So we can boost all the damage. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It did. Yeah, sure. You don't need that armor, right? You know, you keep doing that thing where you're alive. I resent it, if I'm being honest. Sorry, conscious. See, he's not doing that anymore. What if you instead did that? Like this. See how easy that was? Alright. Pokey pokey. Right here. Break. And then we'll put you right there. You don't need to attack. It's going to be Ubin. There you go. Have all the damage boosts. Huh. Maybe just Ubin and a bunch of shield people should be the team. Yeah. Because Ubin is a beast. Which we knew. It's not surprising. Yeah, that's an issue. As is that. Not as much of an issue, but I'm still kind of upset about it, to be honest. Victory. Well, now what? A lull in the fighting, but it looks far from over. If anything, it's just begun, and that's what worries you most. There's no need for this! Falls on deaf ears. More and more men draw weapons. The wind picks up, tearing at banners that whip above your heads. A growing gale throws men from their feet and bludgeons your sense of balance. A storm funnel approaches, crawling above the gates. Riding it is Zephyr. her platinum hair curiously untouched by the maelstrom. She lands amidst the fighters, like a leaf delicately falling from a tree, somehow terrifying in its grace. "Stop this lunacy!" she howls. You know, I'm actually happy to see you. I thought I wasn't going to be able to trust you, but trusting Juno fucked Bulwark, and I don't really know what to believe anymore. But I am at least willing to believe you're going to put your own petty squabbles aside to try and have everyone live. I can believe that of you. What is this? Put your weapons down! The rowdy crowd diminishes immediately in the Volca's presence. These traitors are trying to open the gate and let the dredge on us! Will you listen? I'm trying to save lives, not end them. Enough! Warped creatures reside within the coming darkness, twisted and ferocious. That is the true threat now. I would have come sooner, but I was searching for a solution to protect Arborang, and I may have found one. I can save us, if you can manage to be civil for a few moments. Where are the King's Menders? I need them all. Do whatever they damn well please, since Minov died. He's dead? Then as the last surviving Volca, I am taking control here. I expect the rest of you to put aside your differences while I gather the Menders. What about the dredge outside the gates? Can't you do something, Volca? Blow them all off a cliff! Zephyr sighs in frustration as she turns to leave. The truth is, we may be safer with the dredge inside than out. You don't need to befriend the dredge, but you do need to make space for them for now. We can't afford to give the warped war weapons against us in the coming days. Zephyr departs, ushered by a rising gust of air that lifts her towards the keep. She leaps in long bounds like a springing gazelle out of sight within moments. Everyone's lost their damn minds! Yes, you have. I don't care what anyone says. Those slag were murderers first chance they get. You trust them so much, prove it. Walk out there yourself, throw down your weapons, and prove they're harmless. Go on, the crowd angrily scream and taunt. Show us. Open the gates. The men look genuinely surprised, but says nothing. Slowly, the large doors are pulled open for you. Oddlift whispers quickly before you step beyond the gates. The dredge child. I'll come with you, carrying the child. Maybe they'll see it as a gesture of peace. I'd be glad to have you by my side, Odd. Oddlift nods. The dread child is quickly found. She stands beside you, carrying the bundle in her arms as the gates come to stop. You take a deep breath. I think you all know what's about to happen. It's the end of this episode. What a fucking cliffhanger. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night.